Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen. I am the owner and the designer here at this page. Today I am the first guest to appear on Crafty Friends. What an honor, you guys. So come on in. I thought it was supposed to be a St. Patrick's Day themed day, but it's not. They could do whatever craft they wanted. And so the craft that I planned is around shamrocks. And so come on in. When you get here, say hello so I can see if my comments are working. Gosh, I hope they are. And then if you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay so that I can say hello to you and see that you were here for the time afterwards. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day filled with lots of green and fun. And not too many shenanigans, you guys. Although my boys around here do seem to be having some shenanigans. So we'll see how the live goes. Hi, Ramona. Happy St. Patrick's Day. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. So we just were with Jenna at the Spot Draft. And she made me so tickled to go down memory lane. She was sharing about her little boy. He is in Boy Scouts. Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. Hi, Penny. And it just reminded me of all the fun that I had with one of my sons. I have three boys. One of them was in scouting. His name is Brendan. And he was in Scouts for a few years. And then we switched to Royal Rangers. Hi, Jess. But I had so much fun doing scouting with my son. And then I was very into Girl Scouting with my daughters. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. I'm waiting to see if Jenna comes in. And then when she does, I will show you guys this surprise that I have. Hi, Tina. It's not a big deal, you guys. It's just me being a mom. And us moms like to go down memory lane sometimes. And every once in a while, someone will say something or share something and it triggers your memories and you just remember it being such a happy time for yourself. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you guys can, I think my glasses or my eyes. My eye is still messed up from yesterday. Hello, Debbie Twin. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hi, Carly. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you guys. Hi, Jeanette. Come on in. Thank you for being here. I'm still waiting to see Jenna's name pop up. When she says hello, I will show you the surprise. In the meantime, I'll show you what I plan to craft. A while back, I had made 2 clay shamrocks. These were made using a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and then I combined them in the back and smoothed it all out, made them smooth. Hi, Wen. And that was how I made my my shamrocks, was using a heart-shaped cookie cutter. And then I have this really pretty, look how pretty that is. Oh, the ring light's really picking it up. It's very green foil scrapbook paper. And then I have a canvas. I bought a bunch of canvases, you guys, and for a long time, I've wanted to do artwork on canvases. So the first one I did was that flower that you see back there. And so I will be doing more artwork with canvases. But anyway, so I'm going to try and make some kind of a, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. And then I have this real pretty ribbon, and I've been making it, you know, go back into a gathered ribbon. Did you know that you can pull the wire on a ribbon? See the wire right there? You can pull the wire and it will make your ribbon turn into a ruffled ribbon. So that's how you get a ruffled ribbon. And then I also have some real pretty scrapbook paper that has some shamrocks on it. So my theme definitely today is going to be all about shamrocks, and I hope it turns out okay. It'll just be a wall art. I still have not seen Jenna, darn it. I'm waiting to see if she comes in, you guys. Hi, Jess, because mostly I want to show her this because her little boy is the one that's in scouting. It's kind of amazing that I still have this. I don't know if she's here or not. She said she would pop in. So we'll just wait for her, and then I'll show you guys the surprise. I don't want to do it without Jenna here because I really wanted to show Jenna. So I want to show all you guys, but especially Jenna, because she was the one that was sharing about scouting. Ah, there she is. Hello, Jenna. I have a surprise. Thank you for being here. Okay, guys, I want to show you this. It's my little boy who is 36 years old. It's his Cub Scout uniform. Oh, isn't that precious? Look at, here's his little Cub Scout hat. And then underneath that, hi, Robin. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Underneath here is his uniform. That's when he was a Tiger Scout. And then it's got all kinds of different little badges and little beads that he earned. And then on this one, he has these little orange ones with a little leather paw on there. Can you see the little, it's imprinted. See that? And then his little vest, his little red vest. And then when you turn it, I know, Debbie, isn't it crazy? Don't say that. You'll make me cry. And then, and on the back, you guys, is his little scarf. And all of his little patches. Isn't that precious? So, Jenna, when I said that you made my heart so happy, it was because you made me remember that this thing was hanging in the closet. So, I went and grabbed it. Anyway, isn't that awesome? So, hang on to your kids' stuff, you guys. You never know when you'll be an old lady and you'll have somebody mention about their child who is 7 years old now, and you'll get to go down memory lane. And I have so many wonderful memories of being in scouting with my children. Many, many memories. Yeah, a lot of fun, you guys. So anyway, that's what I wanted to surprise you guys with, was the fact that I still have my 36-year-old's uniform hanging in the closet, all covered up with, you know, in a bag, protected, of course. Anyway, that was my surprise. You guys probably think I'm just crazy and silly, right? So let's get started with this. You know, I asked him if he wanted it, and he said just keep it here until he's trying to buy a home. And so, yeah, Debbie, I'm doing that too. It's hard. I have all their baby books still. And I'm sure they would all take wonderful care of them, but it's hard because, yes, it's theirs, but it's not. It's mine, right? I mean, it's their baby book, but it's my baby's baby book. So, yeah, it is hard. Hi, Maricela, how are you? So, yeah, I'm having a great day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you guys. I'm very happy, very happy. I'm so tickled to be here with all of you guys. So what I want to do is Mod Podge, and I have not really Mod Podged on canvas, you guys. I have not. I don't even know if it will work, all right? But I'm going to try it. And if you look, I have this canvas up here, right here, the flower one. Oh, right there. And so that one turned out wonderful. I love it. You saw one, Pantina, and does she take good care of it? I hope so. Exactly, Debbie. I was just going to say that. A lot of the generation under us, you guys, they're not like us. They're not. They don't want our stuff. They don't even want their stuff. So my daughter had a memorabilia box, you know, that she saved all. I started it for her, and there were all kinds of things in there. And she said, no, I don't want it, when she got married and moved out. And I did not have the heart to put that in the garbage or anything. And thank God I did, because then a couple of years later, she did want it. And so even if they tell you right now that they don't want it, hang on to it. Hi, Bev. How are you? Yeah, they change their minds, I think, as time goes on. And maybe they'll really change their minds if we're not here. So don't get rid of your children's stuff, you guys. Hang on to it, and someday they will probably want it. How I'm going to do this, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I need to cut some of this paper off because I don't need all of it. So on the back, sometimes on the back of the Paper Studio paper that you can buy, you'll have this little stamp. I don't know if that would come through on me when I Mod Podge. That would be you, Carly. You would say you didn't want it, and then you would later on. Is that what you're saying? Vern and I, my husband and I, we loved getting all of our parents, well, it was his parents because my parents were younger than his parents. And so my husband's, my husband was a foster child, and his parents, their natural children, were much older than my husband, and they didn't want the old stuff. They didn't. And so my husband was able to get, a few things, and he treasures them. They're just, like Tina's name, my sweet treasures. I mean, those are treasures. Those are things that we hang on to as memorabilia or whatever. Yeah, it's important to save those little trinkets and things. I love it. I think it's amazing. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do, I better start or we'll never get done with anything, and I'll just be talking the whole time. So I'm so excited and honored to be here. Jenna and Michelle and Pam and Sam and Debbie and whoever else is on. I don't remember. Jess. And all the other ladies that are part of this page, thank you so much for asking me to be your first guest. It is such an honor. I'm so honored to be here as your first guest. Thank you so much. So I'm going to get some glue on this thing. I'm hoping this will work, you guys. I'm going to just dump the glue out, and then I'm going to spread it around. Don't get scared, guys. It's just canvas and glue. Like I said, I've really not Mod Podged on canvas before, so I hope I'm doing it the right way. I'm not planning to put glue on the top of the paper because it's shiny. I don't want to dull that mirror. It's foiled on top, and I don't want to affect that any. So I'm just going to be putting glue underneath and hoping that it works. This is not something I'm planning to sell. So if it doesn't work out perfectly, there's no harm done. I'm just kind of experimenting and enjoying my time with you guys. And I can never learn how to do something better. None of us can. You can never learn how to get better at something if you don't take the risk and try it that first time. So today I'm trying my first time of doing something like this, and we'll hope it turns out, you guys. Maybe the luck of the Irish will be with me. Who knows? Hi, Margarita. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. Is anybody cooking an Irish dinner today? Anybody? I'm not. I could not right now. My son would for sure say, I'm out of here, Mom, and he would run away. I sure wish I had corned beef and cabbage today, though. I wish I had my mom and my brother's corned beef and cabbage. That's what I really wish. That would be awesome. Anybody doing anything special? I can't believe that phone is ringing. From 1406. Hold on, guys. 557. Hey, I'm live. Yeah, I'll call you back at... Oh, come over. All right, bye. That was my friend. She's going to come over. Hello, Eliza. How are you? So now I'll have an extra hand on deck. You know, these kids behave better, though, when it's just me here. So hopefully they won't get all wound up when somebody comes over. Have you guys noticed that? Have you noticed how when it's just me here with the boys alone, I mean, yeah, toward the end they get a little antsy. But for the most part, I'm thinking, that's just me thinking it, that they are more quiet and stuff. Like they just know. They know that I'm going to go live and they got to, you know. And I get them all set up and ready to go. You're not cooking or celebrating anything even though you're Irish, Tina? Is that what you're saying? I'm not cooking. I put on some clothes. This shirt, you can't even see the green in it hardly. I have green pants on that match my shirt. And so my green earrings. I told my husband when I did my grocery order yesterday, I should have bought green Kool-Aid. And I could have had green Kool-Aid with my boys. Hi, Holly. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm just trying to smooth this glue out, you guys. All right. And now I'm going to take it and lay it down. And hopefully that print that I was talking about won't come through. Oh, you know what? I am putting glue on top because I'm doing this part on first, you guys. You guys got to ignore me sometimes. And then I'm going to put this other one over on here. Let me move this one. Isn't that a pretty green? Ah, don't fall. I really like that mirror reflection paper. It's so pretty. Yep, that's what you're saying. Hi, Pam. Happy St. Patrick's Day. How are you? If I could have St. Patrick's Day food today, you guys, I would. In a heartbeat. I love, 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 love. Okay, I fibbed, you guys. I am going to put some glue over the top of this. I should have done my roller brush before I did the top part. But now it's too late because I've already put the glue on the paper. So who knows how this is going to turn out, guys? Who knows? I don't even know. Have any of you ever Mod Podged on top of canvas before? Maybe I'm doing this completely wrong. Who knows? Anybody know? I already know that I should have used my brayer brush on it before I started doing. Yeah, that's not working. Ah, it's really not working. It's bubbling up. Terrible. That's weird looking. Is it going to work, you guys? Busted canvas, is that the only time? Can I just do paper on the front of it like I'm doing and make it like a picture? I can. I have done that before, now that I think about it. But I think I used my brayer brush. Who knows? How is the weather for all of you today? It's kind of breezy here, not real bad. It's supposed to be 80 degrees on Friday. Can you guys believe that? So yes, for busted canvas. All right, so I'm all right then, right? It sure is pulling up on me, though. It's like wrinkling. Really bad. It'll work out fine, Pam? Okay. Well, hope so, guys. It's getting lots of wrinkles in it. I like wrinkles, though. How about you guys? I don't know if it's... I don't know why. I like crackle. When you crackle paint and stuff, I think that looks really cool. I'm freezing, Jess? Oh, no. Yeah, it just said slow connection. I don't know what to do about that, you guys.
Oh, no.
Dry it first, then use the iron to iron on the paper. Oh, my gosh. I've never done that, Holly.
Uh-oh.
We
might have a hiccup on our hands.
I've always wanted to try a busted canvas, you guys, and I've never done one. And I'm not doing a busted canvas right now. I'm just adding paper. I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Don't use a ton of Mod Podge. Oh, great. Okay. All right. So I'll stop with the Mod Podge then. All right. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Oh, is your weather there, Jess? Oh, good. Oh, you're freezing. I asked what the weather was like. See, you guys, I ask you guys questions, and then I immediately, almost immediately, forget that I asked you, and you guys are always so kind and answer my questions. And then I always forget you. I forget what I asked. All right, guys, I'm going to take my, I'm going to let this dry. Let me dry it with my heat tool real quick. And then I'm going to trim that paper with my scissors. We'll see what it does when I dry it. This is just one layer anyway. I'm going to be adding stuff on top of it. I almost wish I had an old wooden sign, you know, or even metal. I need to make better use of my cardboard. I've seen people do this kind of stuff on a piece of cardboard, and it turns out amazing. Azriel, can you come unlock the door for Aunt Jackie, please?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Thank you, son. Just quietly come up and go unlock the door. All right, you guys. So here is my paper cupboard on my canvas. And now
I'll just unlock.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm just going to get my scissors, you guys. All of my tools are still moved out of the way from when I did my live sale. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Did I just hear we might have a hiccup on our hands? Oh, I'm sure, Robin.
Unlock the door.
He says all kinds of funny stuff. He's a hoot. He is a funny, funny child, you guys. There's no doubt about that. He's funny. He says the craziest stuff. He says things that are really old-fashioned too, because you know we'll watch a lot of Me TV and stuff together, and so he'll talk like he's from the 50s.
Jackie isn't here.
She will be. Just leave the door unlocked. She's on her way. Okay. Thank you, buddy. You're the best. You can go play your game. I just needed you to unlock the door for her. That's all. It'll be fine for a minute. Did any of you have any parades today? I know they did in my hometown. I haven't talked to any of my family yet today, though, so I don't know how the parade went. I'm sure it was fine. They did the parade in Billings, the town I live in. They did that on Saturday. In Butte, they have it on St. Patrick's Day. And that was one day us kids were allowed to not be at school. We would be, at the parade with our families. If they had school that day, our mom and dad didn't make us go to school that day. That was a day off for us. We were going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, at least to go to the parade. Hello. How are you guys? Donna, I already said hi to you. How are you? Hi, Robin. Thank you. All right, guys. So now I just need to clip. I think that's good enough for now. All right. So now we have this, just a field of shamrocks. Okay. Well, hello, Poodle Crochet. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling me out. Thank you. All right, guys. So then I told you that I had these 2 shamrocks that I did make out of air dry clay. They have sprinkles on them and glitter and some little rhinestones, a few of them anyway. So now what I want to do is glue these 2 shamrocks onto this canvas. I really could have done this, you guys, on a piece of cardboard. I could have done it on an old sign or something. I don't know why I used my canvas, but it's all right. I bought these canvases to use them, and I have quite a few. How many of you have ever bought them in the big pack that you can get at, say, Hobby Lobby? I believe that's where I bought them. Azrael likes to draw on canvases with pencil, and so I would buy them in the great big packs, and it's a value pack, and so that's why I have extra canvases. Battle of Flowers Parade in April for Fiesta here. Awesome. The schools are closed. Well, awesome. Did you send me? No, Barbara, I have not done the invoices yet, you guys. Nope, you got to be patient with me. I'm so sorry. I am working on them. I'm getting things all in order and everything, but I have not done the invoices just yet. I bought a 3-pack around Christmas. Yeah, they came in 3 packs and 9. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? I'm doing good, Dawn. Thank you so much. I always buy them in packs of 3 or 5. Yes, it's a good deal, isn't it? All right, guys. So now we're going to can't hot glue because the hot glue won't work on clay. So I guess I'm going to use some of my liquid fusion. because I cannot stand super glue, you guys. I avoid it at all cost. Not all cost, but pretty much all. As much as possible, I don't like to use it. I am done with this though, so let's get the lid back on. All right. Hands are all sticky. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. You're on your lunch break at work, Alyssa? Awesome. What are you having for lunch? Are you having Irish food by any chance? We were just talking about corned beef and cabbage. There are other things that people have for Irish food too, I'm sure. I just know about the corned beef and cabbage, you guys. And my mom, I would cook them with lima beans too, the big lima beans. It was so good. And I also remember like rutabagas, I think, in there. Or I don't remember. That wasn't all the time though. But definitely corned beef and cabbage. Okay, guys, I'm just going to put a nice layer of liquid fusion on these shamrocks and get them glued down, and then I'll be decorating around the frame. Like I said, this is just a simple wall decor that I could use for this, this time of the year. I didn't even decorate, you guys, for St. Patrick's Day this year. I have not decorated for Easter. Isn't that awful? I've been busy. I really have. You're having shrimp salad? That sounds good. I'm doing fish and chips in my air fryer. Nice. Good afternoon. Hi, Heidi. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, guys, we've got that first little shamrock down. That looks kind of cool, you guys. I like it. I don't think I'm going to need that mirror one very much. I might make some little tiny, maybe punch out some or something, cut out some little hearts or something, and add them in and around it. St. Patrick's Day is one holiday that I noticed that I do not have a lot of little cabochons and different things like that. I do have sprinkle mixes, and you can always make cabochons. Well, not cabochons, but different little things. You can make things for your decor. Okay, we're going to put that one right there. How are you doing, Heidi? Okay, I'm going to go up underneath that canvas, you guys, just so my hand can kind of press on the back side of the little shamrocks I just put down. All right, that's what I have so far. It could go, and then you could put it any way. You could put it this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. I like it this way. So I'm going to work on mine as this, all right? I don't think it would matter. It really does not matter, you guys. Okay, so now I don't think sprinkles are only for fake baking. I don't, right? I'm sure we could use sprinkles on our canvas here if I really wanted to. So I'm going to try it. I don't want to use those. How many of you have ever sprinkled sprinkles on something like this? On a canvas with paper over it? Anybody? Thank you, Pam. It'll be pretty when it's done. Thanks, Jenna. Thank you, Alyssa. I should have done this part when it was still wet. You guys, I don't like the bubbles in it. I don't know what to do about that. It makes it look and feel like leather. Did you know that? Wow. It made that paper look like leather. Faux leather. That's pretty cool. So, to do this part, I'm going to use... Oh, what am I going to use, you guys? Let me think for 1 minute, you guys. I don't know. I don't know that I want to put, yes, sprinkles and used in many mediums. Okay, Eliza. So how do I adhere it? Should I use liquid fusion or can I use tacky glue? Tacky glue would stick, wouldn't it? Because it's just sprinkles. Okay, let's use our tacky glue. Remember, my tacky glue is white. Why is Maureen's tacky glue white? Because when Maureen was brand new baby fake baker, she ordered a gallon of tacky glue so that she would never run out. And guess what color it was? Because baby fake baker didn't know any better. It's white. So I'm using up my gallon, but it does dry clear, you guys. So I'll be using my tacky glue to put some sprinkles on here. And I'm doing like polka dots, kind of. You'll see. Hold on, guys. I'm just putting different little circles of tacky glue in here. Okay, that's good for now. And then some are going to have glitter and some are going to have the sprinkles. I have lots of pretty glitters. This one is from Mariposas. It's a green chunky glitter. It's called Emerald Meadow. Isn't that gorgeous? So I have that glitter to use. And I have another one that is one of my favorites, if I could find it over here. I don't see it. Anyway, this is the perfect one. And it even says Emerald Meadow. So that will be the one that I'm going to use. And I'm just going to put a, well, we're going to start with our sprinkles first. And I'm just putting a little pile of the sprinkles on here. And then I'll spread them out. This is what you call experimenting, you guys. I'm just playing around with my stuff. That's all. Thank you. It is a very pretty green, isn't it? It is, it is. Sometimes it's fun just to do whatever you want to do and just have fun with it. I don't want my gold balls on there, though. I think those would be hard to keep on there. I could come back in with some liquid fusion and add little gold balls on it later. Your name is Rona. Well, thank you, Rona, for being here. Thank you so much. Welcome to Home for Every Season. I'm very glad you're here with us. Thank you. What part of the UK are you in, Rona? What a beautiful name. Okay, so there's that part. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glitter to fill in whatever spots didn't get the little sprinkles on it. Thanks, Tesha. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, thank you. I got this glitter mix, I think, well, it's not in that container, so maybe not. I was going to say I thought I got it from Glam Candy Boutique, but it's not in one of her containers, so evidently I didn't get it from her. But I do have, this one did come. This leprechaun bait I got from Glam Candy Boutique. It's got some cute things in there. Little rainbows, little hats, lots of clovers, lots of sprinkle balls, different things like that. All right, guys, now I'm going to put a little bit of glitter on here. You're doing okay? That's good, Tesha. Oh, wow, I don't know how to say that. In England. We'll just say in England. That's a hard word to say. Wow. Well, welcome in. Hi, Michelle. How are you? All right, guys, let's do our little bit of glitter now. I don't want too much of it. It is a very chunky glitter. Wow. I didn't realize it was that chunky. It's very pretty. Okay. That's what that looks like so far. It's just little dots, you guys. Just to add some texture to my page. That's all we're doing. We're just getting some... Is that you, Jackie?
What?
Jackie? Yeah. All right, just making sure.
What is with the wind?
The wind is fine, Azriel. It is windy, you guys. You're still cleaning, Jess? I'm going to do a lot of cleaning today, too. It's probably a good thing I don't have anywhere to go or to be because I have a lot of invoices, lots of invoices to work on today. And I needed to get more of my packing tape. I ran out of packing tape. I can't believe how fast I used a brand new big roll of packing tape. But I guess when you're shipping out a lot, you go through it. And then I've used up so many of my boxes. I thought we would never use all of our boxes in a million years. And I ran out of boxes again. So business is booming, you guys. It's awesome. Thank you to everyone that has ordered. You are really helping me stay busy. Now, I cannot mix that back in because it has little clovers inside that glitter now. So I need to get a different container, guys. Hold on. Well, actually, I'll just get a little baggie. This is another good reason to save your baggies, you guys. When I organized all of my bling over there, I kept a lot of my little baggies for things, for times just like this. Hello. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's pretty, isn't it? And it's not done, you guys. I'll add other things to this also because that looks kind of a little bit cuckoo. See what I'm making?
Mm-hmm. I do.
It's kind of crazy. It's not done, though. Good thing it's not done. It looks kind of funky right now. That is a very pretty chunky glitter, you guys. If you want to get that from Mariposa's Creations, Emerald Meadow. It is very green, very beautiful. Look at that. And it is a chunky glitter. Has really big chunks in it. So pretty. Here's what it looks like on your project. Isn't that pretty? Looks really nice with the little clover sprinkles. Thanks, Carol. Hi, Becky. So, Jess, what are you cleaning? Are you just cleaning your house or your craft room? You got something special going on? Somebody was doing floors. Was it Leanne? I think Leanne was doing floors today, getting new floors. That is nice. I would love to get new floors, you guys. We did our carpeting. As was 17, and we got new carpet before he started crawling. And I need to get new carpet again. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Thank you, Rona. I think it's very pretty. It is very pretty, you guys. All right, now we need to try and get this ribbon around it. I don't know how easy this, I should have already plugged in my glue gun. Sorry, guys. So I am going to use hot glue to adhere my ribbon all the way around the canvas. I just know one of these times I'm going to knock this big bag of tools off my table, you guys. And then we'll all cry together. I cried a minute ago. I was showing them, look at, I have Brendan's Cub Scout uniform.
Oh.
Isn't that precious?
Yeah, just seeing him yesterday.
I know.
Seeing how little it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Friendships are important, you guys. This friend that's here right now, she was, well, we've been friends. I have two friends that I've been friends with forever. And one is my friend from, I've been since I was 16 years old. And then this other friend that is here at my house right now, the other friend lives not in the same city as me. this friend that's here right in front of me, she was with me when I gave birth to my 39-year-old daughter. While my husband went down, at that time you could still smoke. Isn't that crazy? He went down to the dad's waiting room, and her and I stayed in the room and had the baby. So that's how long we've been friends. And she's 39 years old. And before that, she had her daughter, and we both wanted to name our daughters, look at the chickadee out in the tree. We both wanted to name our daughters Carissa, and we said, okay, whoever has the first girl gets to have the name. Well, Jackie won that race. She has a Carissa, and I have a Kalia. So that's how that race went, you guys.
Yep.
Friends and family that you can friends are family that you can choose. Yes, Debbie, absolutely. And friends are important. They are. All right, guys, I don't believe I have enough of this, so I'm going to keep sliding it down while the glue heats up. We'll turn it on high. It doesn't take a real long time. They're saying hi to you.
Oh,
My friends, just say hello.
hello.
Hello. She's not going to come on camera, you guys.
No.
They all think I'm crazy for coming on camera.
Yeah, no.
Me too, Sam. Yes. So, Poodle Crochet, you must crochet things, Rona. Is that what you do? Is your craft crocheting? They're saying, hi, Jackie. I have little chickadees playing out in the apple tree, you guys. That's my neighbor's apple tree. It sits right outside my dining room window. And there's little chickadees out there just having a wonderful time. They're probably enjoying the breeze, right? We need just a little bit more of this because I don't want to start doing it until I for sure have it. Thank you. Isn't that pretty? This ribbon came from Wreaths of Joy. That's where most of my ribbon comes from. Not all my ribbon is from there, but probably 98% of my crafting supplies that are ribbon and mesh related have come from Wreaths of Joy. I'm trying to get it to slide down more. It is a big deal to do that. At least not hard. Right, she knows that. She's just not going to come on the camera, though. My husband, I tease him all the time. I say, come and say hi to my friends. No, that's okay. Nobody wants to come and say hi. All right, guys. I think this will work, and then I can keep sliding it down a little bit more. This is another thing I've not really done, is slide the ribbon along this wire like this, you guys. And then get it to pull it back out again and put it around the canvas. It looks a little cloudy. Maybe clean the lens. Is it? Can you grab me a glass wipe? Do you have a glass wipe in your purse?
No.
I wondered if it looked cloudy. Maricela, I said that, and I thought it was my glasses, my eyes. I'm having trouble with my eyes right now. Thank you for saying that.
You just want a towel?
No.
Oh.
Will you go on the back of my bedroom drawer right there, and in my purses, there's little glass wipes.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's try and get this thing glued on here. Hopefully it'll work. I should have done this before I put this other stuff on, but I think we can figure it out.
In your little purses behind you?
Yeah, they're little canvas bags. Do you see them? No? Yeah. Let me see if this is going to look right. All right, guys.
In this?
No.
Oh.
Hanging on the back of the door.
No. Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to start gluing this down. I hope that it'll look nice. Because once I start gluing it, I can't really cinch it back up. It probably is. I didn't clean my lens before I started, you guys. I thought I could get away with it. But you know, I shouldn't try that because oh, I got it, Carol. Thank you. All right, guys. Let me stand up here. I'm not going to touch the front of the, close your eyes, guys. Isn't that weird how it goes through to the front? There, is that a little better? It sure is. Sorry about that, you guys. I usually always wipe my lens before I start.
Maybe the baby got a hold of it.
I don't know. Probably me. Yesterday was 68 degrees, Margaret says. Today is 30. This weather just drives me crazy. Don't know how to dress. Exactly, Margaret. Here in Montana, we had the mildest winter that I can ever remember. And now, you know, now it's springtime and we're not complaining. We like the snow, but it does confuse you as to how to dress. It's really hard when you have children this time of year that are in school because they have to dress warm to leave for school, and then it warms up by the time they're out. Okay, that's how I'm doing the ribbon around the side of it right there. Can you see that? Does that look all right?
Uh-huh.
So this is how this will be on the side. I don't think you cleaned the lens, just the screen. And I don't know. I cleaned the lens behind it. I don't know. It'll have to stay that way, you guys, just for now. I'm sorry. If I mess with it too much, I might disconnect us or something, you guys. I don't want to do that. I'll just say what Maudie said. It's just cloudy, you guys. It's not my phone. It's the weather. We'll blame it on the weather like we do everything these days. Sorry, you guys. It is cloudy. I can see it. Thanks, Diane. How are you? Thank you, Jenna, for having me. It's such an honor. It's so fun to be here with you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for reminding me to go down memory lane, Jenna. That was so special. Thank you so much. How are you, Diane? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Is it hard to stretch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it.
Take an iron to it.
Yeah, something.
I'd probably burn it.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you're here, Rona. This is your first time, I believe, on my page. You'll have to come back. Rona, I go live every day at some point in time. Yesterday, I was live 3 times, you guys. Sometimes I think people will be really sick of looking at me. I think I probably might, maybe, I don't know, put some bling or something around the white edging on here of the canvas. There's all kinds of things that you could do with that. You could put little stones or half pearls would be really pretty. Or you could paint it green. Hi, Jolene. How are you? Teresa, I'm making a canvas of shamrocks. And right now, I'm just putting this ruffle real quick around my canvas. I've only got 10 minutes left. And so I'm trying to get this canvas around here. And it's really not working too good for me because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to get it to straighten out a little bit, but it's fighting with me. Me too, Diane. I am a bling fan. Oh my gosh, you guys. I could sit and play with bling all day if it was allowed. I really could. I really, really love bling. And now I'm looking at all of my jewelry. I have a lot of costume jewelry. I sold Avon for 25 years, you guys. And of course, being a young woman at that time, I thought I needed everything. I was a walking billboard for the company. And so I if they came out with new necklace and earrings, Maureen was going to have them. And so a lot of that costume jewelry, I won't wear it, I'm sure. I bought I love watches and bracelets. However, I don't like to wear them. And same with necklaces. I like to buy them, but I don't like the way they look when they're on me. So I plan to use some of that, you guys, as bling in my crafting. It'll be great. I'm turning the glue back down to low now, you guys. It's getting pretty hot. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Oh, that's okay, Jolynn. There's a replay button for a reason. I'm glad you're here, no matter how long it is or isn't. So good to see your name pop up on the thread. We're almost done, guys. We just have this one other little side. It looks like we will be done right on time. That's quite the wire. You know, I'll be saving that little wire that I just pulled out of that ribbon. I'm sure it can be used for something, right? We save everything, you guys. If you don't save everything, you might want to at least save some of your stuff that you know, we're crafters. That's a good wire that we know will work for something. Even if it's just to tie around something, you know, to tie something up. Maybe, I mean, who knows? You could string beads on that too. And use it for a smash can. You could put, you know, something, little beads on it and have them hanging over the front of your smash can. Do not start cutting all the buttons of your clothes. No going naked. Oh, Angel, that's funny. Hi, Cruz. Hello, Angel. No, I wouldn't be cutting the buttons off. I got to tell you guys, my husband is a hoot. He came to me the other day and said, look, I told you. He saved some of his jeans, you guys, from the 80s. Okay? Some of his 501s. And he comes to me the other day because I was always saying, can I have your jeans to craft with? And, you know, and he's given me several pairs to craft with. But he still had more, of course. He's the man of many jeans. And so he came to me with this piece of this notice that he had or whatever. It was on Etsy or something. $400, you guys, for a pair of Levi 501s. And you know what he said? He cracked me up. He said he could probably get more for his because he's Native American. He's a Native American that wore these 501s. And that there's people that will pay more money because they were owned by a Native American. I cracked up. I thought, well, honey, go sell them. And that's what I said, go sell them then. Cracked me up so much. He's funny. He's going to sell them 501s and get rich, by golly. So don't be asking him to cut them pockets off or nothing. He's hilarious. I thought it was funny of me to want them to craft with. He wasn't parting with his jeans. Anybody? Yeah. He's gonna retire early on them jeans, you guys. Yeah. They probably are, Pam. He showed me $400. People were paying $400 for a pair of those original jeans, and he has them. Nobody get any ideas to come in here to take that man's jeans. He won't part with them. Trust me, I tried all my wily woman ways, guys. I could not get them 501s from him. So Don't nobody else think about it either. All right, guys, we finished our ribbon. We didn't burn ourselves. Almost just now. Did you see me jump? And now we are done. So let me, and our time is up. I do not know. Does anyone know who was up after me? Is it you, Pam? I'm so sorry. I forgot to look at the lineup. My daughter makes purses with them jeans. Me too. And he will not part with those. He might to the right buyer. Pam, are you up next? I don't know who is. I apologize. Could somebody post who it is and I will announce it when I see it? Sorry, guys. All right. This didn't turn out too bad, you guys. Here is my my shamrock artwork for today in honor of, it's you. Okay. Up next, you guys, is Debbie with Paper Sweeties. So we're all going to go over there and show her lots of love. And this is my artwork today that I did with you guys. I will be adding some more little things here and there and blinging it up a little bit better. But I just want to tell everyone that is on this Crafty Friends team, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be your first ever guest that you've had on this team. I'm so honored. I'm available each Tuesday. If you guys ever need me again, it would be my honor to be here with you. So thank you so much, everyone who came and hung out with me. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. And let's go over now to Paper Sweeties. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.